Hello, and welcome to the daily card reading. This is a card reading for Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you're here. We're going to take a look at the energies of the day. We're going to see what the cards have to say for us to help us navigate the day, possibly get some inspiration, some insight. And the overall focus is so that we can continually spiral upwards into being the best human spirit entities that we can in our day today. All right, so I'm going to use the Pulp Tarot today. Used this deck a couple times. I think it's a lot of fun. Has very noir images in it. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. Part man, part woman, all angel. We had Temperance yesterday, so I thought that was fun. I hope everybody got some good rest with the 4 of Swords. We're going to see what that all translates out for us today. And I'm going to pull a pendulum card for the first one. I hope everyone is having a good week. It's been an interesting energy week. There seems to be a lot of shifting, but also a great deal of sort of settling in and understanding the juggling that needs to take place between the spiritual and the physical. Temperance card had me thinking a lot yesterday. It's a weird cut. We'll go for it. And let's pull a card. All right. Oh. This is our first card. This is going to be the general energy of the day. Let's see what is in store for us today, July 3rd. If you're in the Midwest or dealing with the heat wave at all, I hope you are doing well. We finally broke, and move my tea. Finally broke here, so it's a little bit of a nicer morning. I will pull the other 2 cards by hand. Strong tug there. All right. There's our first card. And let's pull 2 more. That one seems to be that one's a sticky one. The other one is down here. Yep. All right, for today, Thursday, July 3rd, overarching the devil again. How interesting is that? What is tying you down? What is bonding you down? What is holding you down? This energy of what's holding you back? Let's see what the other 2 say. The 9 of Wands again, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this is all about poverty thinking, being too focused on the finances, like holding on to your money even as you're sinking in quicksand. There's other things to worry about, dude. Like this thing that's on your neck. Like you might want to brush that off. But this is about miserliness. This is about holding on to money and holding on to physical things. But those things aren't going to last, right? There are far more important things to be focused on. 9 of Wands is all about setting boundaries, fighting, like standing your ground, warding off crazy soldiers. But it is about standing your ground, holding the line, holding the wall. And then the devil card on top of it. And this isn't a bad thing. This is an awareness thing. This is being aware of what is holding you back. from being your best spiritual self. And that can be so many things. This seems to indicate like a poverty mindset. And take some time to really, I want you to think about abundance today. And I want you to think about what does eternal mean? What does, if we're tapping into this universal energy, this energy that is out there that can help us manifest a wonderful life, a magical life. When we think of the eternal, we think of the divine, we think of abundance and what makes your soul and heart happy. Okay, so if you have that, what's the first thing that comes to your mind that withers that or holds that back? That's going to be your lodestone for the devil card. What actions, okay, this is about the action, what actions can you take to where you can work towards breaking free from these restrictions? This seems to be the type of energy I'm talking about, that balancing of the physical and the spiritual, that understanding this connection to the eternal and the divine, and that it isn't limited. It doesn't run out. It just doesn't. It's not the way it works. And the devil wants you to think that it's going to run out. But it's not. So the devil preys on scarcity. What is it? What are these words? What is this? What does this say? The enslaved woman, the enslaved man. The devil preys on scarcity. And it's up to you to take the actions that you can, right? To break free from that and to defend yourself against that kind of thinking, because that is going to just simply lock you down further. So I want you to spend some time today thinking about that. I will be taking a meditation to stop and think about how this works. What actions can I take to work against this abundance energy? Sorry, the mowers have arrived outside. You may be able to hear that in the background. Sorry about that. Thanks, mowers. So what are you holding on to too tightly? Because this is directly, and it's like the devil is enjoying, when you look at this card and how it plays out, the devil is enjoying the fact that this poor man is falling into quicksand and all he cares about is money and the strife that is being caused here with the Nine of Wands. It's about setting up your defenses, setting up your line of thinking when that scarcity mindset comes at you. Okay? And it's about gratitude, and it's about giving. It's about that almost I believe it's 6 of Cups energy of charity and giving and gratitude. That will help with this energy today. And it's not that the devil energy is like over us all today. That's not it. It's the fact that this is a chance for us to look at it, to really look at it and decide how we want to act on it. Okay? All right. Brief pause there as the mowers just really needed to go over a spot right outside my window a couple of times. So they're done now. I think that's really the message today. And it does tie in very much to the full moon energy. So take a look at the full moon reading. We've got the next quarter phase coming up, and I'll do an update here in a couple days. Let's pull a punctuation card, and I'm going to go with the Whispering Woods, because what better action that is the opposite this devil energy than some good nature energy, some good nature chaos. We all know that nature does not like to be bound down. And as I like to say, nature bats last. So let's talk to nature real quick. What do the Whispering Woods want us to know today? And I'm going to use the pendulum. This feels important. I mean, not that it's not important when I pull them by hand, but this feels like a pendulum pull. This feels like some very intense contact is happening, at least on my end of things. What are the Whispering Woods like for us to know? Okay. Is there only one there? There is. The night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Lay that right over the devil card. So there's a peacefulness in the night, right? Find comfort in the night. Find comfort in the quiet. Find comfort in the peace and calm of a quiet summer evening. That will help you find the tools you need and the wands you need to build these boundaries that you need, or that will assist. It's not that you need them. It's just that they will assist you. An interesting pull. A lot of people would say that the devil lives in the dark, but that's not the case in my experience. There's an interesting message I'm getting about bringing the devil to the light. Bringing the devil to the light by being in the dark. There's a crazy fair folk riddle rattling around in my brain, and it goes something like what I just said. That internal stillness within, that internal quiet, dark place, the Western place, the place of reflection and meditation and insight and comfort, that will help you bring the devil to the light, bring that energy in. What is shackling you? What is holding you back? Where is your thinking about money perhaps locking you into a mindset that isn't helpful? Thinking about not just money, I'm focusing on that because that's so prevalent in this card right now, but thinking about the physical world. What are you holding on to so tightly? Remember, eternal, divine, does not run out. The devil works off of the idea that there is scarcity. All right. I just got the signal that that is enough. Peace and strength, everybody. Have an illuminating Thursday. And I will see you on tomorrow's daily reading. Peace and strength. Bye-bye.